popping off, boys.
I think next session I'm gonna try and get kidnapped.
Oh, you're not a woman.
I know.
What did you guys think? Did you have fun?
I enjoyed it, yeah.
What do you think the odds are that they'll
Excellent.
try to kidnap me?
I don't know.
I'm a woman, but I'm an old woman.
It comes down to whether or not they're using them as sex slaves.
If they are, then they'll definitely take me. Exotic
Nice
goblin.
experienced old woman.
I haven't been with a man in 30 years.
I'm excited. I think you'll have a lot of fun next session. I'm pumped to like start creating the quest line and like the maps.
Mm-hmm.
There was a point when you were talking to
combined.
What's up?
There was a point where you were talking to Warzog, and you were like, and he was like, "Oh yeah, well you remember the first episode when, or the first game when that's how Warzog got into the theater itself."
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, this has been going on the whole time. This really has been going on the whole time.
Oh, the missing
Then
persons.
I went back and then I went back and looked at the missing persons thing, and I was like, wow, okay. So you set this up real good.
Thank you. Hell yeah.
I do applaud that. I just don't have the strength to clap my hands.
That's how you work Warzog into the story, yeah.
The slot opened up, and Warzog took it. Yeah, this will be fun. Oh man, I'm excited. Like, do it to him. I'm actually I wanted you guys to take Scaramici as the head because I thought it'd be like just comedic relief. I'm really glad you guys did that.
Yeah, it worked.
I was a little sad the fight didn't go the way I thought it would be because I thought it was gonna be more interesting instead of just wailing on some dude sitting in one place. But
but
it's
to
whatever.
be fair, it's like Eli got him, and then I was like, okay, well, you're double got.
Yeah,
and then I set
he
up.
He never broke free of Eli's stuff, but even if he had, he would have been caught by my stuff still.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to balance because I want you guys to feel like your abilities mean something and are useful, but I also want the challenges to be engaging and fun. So I'm going to really think about like what to do with you all because you guys are so varied.
One thing I don't remember where I saw this from, but I think you would enjoy hearing it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to make a encounter difficult, 90% of difficulty comes from turn economy.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out exactly how many turns we have as a team, and if you want a difficult fight, give the enemies more turns.
Okay, interesting.
It's hard to do a one-on-one boss fight with anything if they only get one turn.
I see.
Just because you could feasibly kill them in one turn. But if this one enemy has 3 turns, if you even wanted to, you could set it up to where maybe they roll initiative 3 times if you just want one enemy, so that way they fight 3 times in the initiative order.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That doesn't make a lot of sense because like having only 1 turn per round.
Yeah.
Against like 5 of you.
Yeah.
Was hard.
Turn economy is everything when it comes to difficulty. Obviously, if you go up against a giant and this giant has 1 turn and we're level 3, we're probably going to die.
Yeah.
But I mean, it comes down to how you deal with the turn economy and how you balance it out.
That is a really good point.
You'll notice going through the monster manual, a lot of enemies with high CR have a shit ton of turns.
Okay, so like by turns you mean actions?
Like multi-attack.
Okay.
Yeah, like I would say if you look at it and it says multi-attack 3, I would count that as 3 turns.
Okay.
Or 1 if they have badass spells. But spellcasters are weird because spellcasters could do a whole bunch of things that just fuck up the flow of combat for the opponent. But yeah, turn economy is everything when you're looking at difficulty.
Okay. I'll definitely keep that in mind. That's good knowledge.
And yeah, another thing. 9 times out of 10, the team with more turns wins the fight.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was 5 or 6 to 1, so yeah, no chance. I mean, obviously you're supposed to win, but
Yeah.
You get my point. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. To change how this. Okay,
I feel like they're better describing things this time.
Oh, you did a good job.
I'm kind of getting the Matt Mercer effect, but I feel like I'm not doing enough, like making it, maybe not cinematic, but like really getting you all into the world. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being overcritical.
I think you're doing a good job.
I think you're doing a good job, and my personal opinion on that stuff where like detail and stuff comes in, I prefer function over detail. If you're ever in a situation where you feel like you need to describe something and you take 20 minutes to describe something, you haven't. But like I'm just saying, in these scenarios, I prefer function over detail. If I come up to a house and it's like got a broken window, I'd rather hear looks like a roughed up house than this house is creaking and the description goes on for 20 minutes and I'm like,
right,
okay, I go inside.
Yeah. Okay. I guess, yeah, less can be more sometimes, because then you guys can just imagine it by yourself. Just lay a foundation. You guys will do the rest. Cool.
Yeah. And like
I had a lot of fun this session. I felt like
I had a lot of fun.
I fixed some things, like I'm happy with the way quest logs are going to be now. I had a good script ready, and then I fixed the loot tables, so now I can just create a new loot pool for any like enemy. I just have to make a table for it.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be nice. And also, what I was doing before was I was making a loot sheet for an enemy. So like when you were fighting the zombies, each zombie had their own loot sheet. But when their tokens, like their character sheets, were loot sheets. So when I went to a zombie's turn, I had to change it to a character sheet to figure out what they can do. And that was a pain in the ass because I had to switch back and forth, and I don't want to do that during combat. So now I can just keep it as a character sheet, and all I'll do is for each individual zombie, I'll generate a loot table, and then I'll put that chest over their dead body, and then that way you guys can look at the chest and loot's just there.
Yeah.
So that solved that problem, which I'm pretty happy about.
With one thing that I do, like, I mean, I don't think I've really even done it with this software yet, but or since I got this software, but whenever I'm just like running like zombies or like goblins or something like that, and you go and kill the goblin, I'll think of a dice amount of like gold or silver or copper. I mean, goblins, I don't give them gold. I would give them silver and copper unless it's like the boss. And then like a certain amount of arrows, if the weapon, if it wasn't destroyed or lost during combat, and then maybe their armor, but it would be like small size armor or whatever.
Yep,
just
that's
like
what I do with the loot table.
It would have on it. Yeah, it's smart.
I think you would like the loot tables because it makes it really easy. Because you can just set like a 1d20 GP, 1d10 S, like whatever like dice value you want, and then when you roll the table, it'll roll all those and do like an item loot as well.
I like that.
And you can also change the number of items you can roll to. Like if you have arrows, how many arrows it rolls. You can do like you can make biases, so it's more likely to pick certain items over others. They have more quote unquote weight in the roll. I
gotcha. I like that. That way it's more so like on a scale of 1 to 100, like maybe this device has this item has a 1 in 20 chance to be on the enemy, and then like this other item has like a 1, or no, not 1 in 20, but like 20% chance. And the other one would
exactly
be like 5%. Yeah.
Yeah, like so let's say a guard has a sword. That's going to be like 80% chance he has a sword. Yeah. And the 20% chance is like he has, I don't know, like the Infinity Gauntlet. You know what I'm saying?
The Infinity Gauntlet. He's going to fuck your ass up. He's going to snap.
He's going to Baba the Booey. Well, I'm glad you all have fun.
Doing with their shards.
Huh?
That's what the collector's doing with their shards.
I swear to God, if he's like that guy, I'll be pissed.
If the collector is the masked man?
If the collector is Thanos, I'm gonna be pissed.
What's wrong with that guy? I killed that guy.
Eli, what are you saying?
You're worried the collector's gonna be Thanos?
Yeah, because he's collecting shards, dude.
I don't know about that.
Never
No,
mind the
no.
fact that there's actually somebody in the Marvel Cinematic Universe known as the Collector.
Oh, that's right. There is.
Well, he doesn't matter.
That's kind of
He
brazy.
collects things. He collects things.
What does he collect?
Everything. Howard the Duck.
He did have Howard the Duck in
Who
a
the fuck
jar.
is Howard?
Dude, Google him. He's crazy.
It's
He's
legit.
crazy.
Howard the Duck was in the final battle.
Yeah. They showed him on there. They didn't give him any real fighting, but they showed him in the background. It was funny.
The fuck? What is
Yeah.
this? What is this? I hate
Howard
it.
the Duck, dude. He's actually like one of the oldest Marvel characters.
I wish so many bad things on this guy.
Did you know that I think Deadpool has 3 voices in his head? The first one was like the devil on his shoulder. The second one is like I don't know, one of them's like the serious part of him. And then the other one is the chaos, and then the third one is Howard the Duck. Did you know that?
That's one of the voices in his head. Howard the Duck.
Yeah. It's awesome.
What the fuck?
Ryan, what are you thinking of playing for Tristan's one shot?
I was waiting to see like what the party composition was going to be. If it was going to be ranged, I'm going to be like a up front. But if the inverse is true, then I'm going to be arranged.
Eli, what are you thinking?
Super stealth. It's like Sly Cooper.
I'll real quick just make a campaign folder on D&D Beyond right quick.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I probably should have done that first thing. One shot. Description. It's one shot.
Ice mission per the request of Eli.
For the request of Eli. I'm gonna do that. Can I update it? No, I have to. Let me delete the campaign right quick.
Invite Spencer to that one. See if hopefully he'll be able to.
I invited him. Just comes down to if he joins the link per request of Eli.
Hell yeah.
Create and view campaign. Copy link. There you go. All right, so you should be able to join that.
Sweet.
There we go. Oh, he looks like he's going to fucking break open a vault door.
Who?
Richard's character.
Sort of.
Oh, that's right, you're going Artificer.
Artificer, yeah. So he's more of like, he's like super skinny and super weak, but like, he's got the smarts, you know?
Yeah, he's like an engineer. That's what basically Artificer is, an engineer, right?
Yeah, it's like a magic engineer.
Depends. Yeah, mine, the one that I picked, is very much like a magic engineer. I have a steel guardian that accompanies me.
Uh-huh.
The gist of my character is that he's Iron Man.
Okay. I like the sound of that.
It's kind of basically like, you look at it and then like basically everything I picked, it's like, okay, that's Iron Man.
Flail. Crossbow light, hand axe, firebolt, hell yeah. Shocking grasp. The radiant weapon. Oh, the flail is the radiant weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Got a radiant flail.
Was that the magic item?
It's one of the magic items. That's one of the ones that I made myself because I get like 5 that I can make myself.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I take normal items and I infuse them with magic ability.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool.
No, change his name. How did I not change it?
You have 24 passive investigation. Oh my lord.
Yeah, that observant feat is really.
Oh yeah, that's the moneymaker.
Here's the kicker with that. I have the eyes of like eagle seeing or something like that, so I can see things with great detail, like 120 feet away.
Oh my god.
And then there's another one that is like the helm of awareness or something, and that gives me like I can't be surprised, advantage on initiative, stuff like that.
That's pretty strong. I'm curious to see how that's going to play out.
His name is Toby. It's not updating.
There it is, Toby Longbeard.
Longbeard. He's raised by dwarves. Wants to find his real family. Ryan's character. The current character is not accessible because it is currently missing either a class, race, or ability space. Eli, you're a rogue
tonight.
I think about a multi-class, but yeah. That sounds about right.
And you want to do like all the thieving things, right, Eli?
Yeah, that's gonna be pure themed.
I kind of want to go with class cannon, but I don't know. I probably need to be something tankier.
I mean, my field defender. I think that's the wrong name, but it's not important. It will take. I mean, I've got 63 hit points. It's got like 50 something hit points.
All right, I'm going to bed.
Basically, if it dies when the combat's over, I can just fix it for spell slot.
Oh, bruh.
Heal for a spell slot.
This
It
could be
also
insane.
it also has a function where I can use my bonus action to tell it to take an action. Its action can be repair, which is like 2d8 damage or 2d8 health to itself.
Wow. Oh, so you're just going to have a turret always there.
Basically.
Basically.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if I spend my bonus action, it can either attack or repair. If I don't spend my bonus action, then it just dodges.
Wow.
It's got a 40 movement speed.
It has 40 movement speed? What? Jeez.
Iron Man.
You almost done, Eli?
Yeah, I guess. I think I'm just gonna have myself get killed.
All right. Interesting.
So I'm dehydrated, and I've searched about probably 10 duffel bags and still not a single drink in any of them. I just ran out of all my heals, and I've had it. I'm tired of it.
Maybe we'll get extra camped.
Honestly, it get me to the point where I want to be faster, which is not at shoreline.
What level are we?
10.
No, not that. About
This is level 3.
Ryan's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wonder why it's not.
I feel like we're getting level 4 soon, I feel like, but I don't know.
It's only showing me my level 1 spells
Are you looking at
when I look
Foundry?
at where. No, yeah, but like whenever I hover over, it me that I have level.
It's probably something to do with the inventory, like spellbook. I don't know.
When I click on it, it shows your level 2 spells. Your heat metal, your magic weapon, and
Yeah.
prayer of healing. Spiritual weapon.
Yeah, it's not showing up to where I can like.
It said spiritual weapon, and I had a weird flashback, Tristan, to the second game of yours that you did at your house. Those bandits had a spiritual weapon. They sold all their furniture.
Oh, yeah.
Now, me and Eli are going to go to a different chat, and you guys stay tuned.
Next episode of Dragon's Balls B.
Where Frieza finally blows up Namek.
I like that. That's like a
263 episodes before Namek explodes.
If I were you, I'd just leave. Go. Get out of here, you.
Get out of here.
I like that. That's it's like a almost like a inside stop, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Freezy pop.
like a rest area. That's not something I would think to add into like a D&D area.
I like that Juice and I are quoting a video from like 8 years ago.
Bro, it's so much older than 8 years ago.
Flawlessly, though.
Let's see. Is it
Dragon's Ball
PPP? Yeah, Dragon
Yeah.
Ball PP. Have you? I'm gonna. Bro, this shit. Yeah, it was 8. Well, technically 9 years ago.
9 years? All right.
You were right. You pretty much guessed it. Watch this.
Listen, dude, I spend a shit ton of time on
I don't know
fucking
if you-
YouTube. Oh, I love this video so much. Richard, I don't know if you've seen it. You should.
What is it?
Dragon's Ball PP. It's in the Discord.
You know this guy who made this like almost got a show on Adult Swim.
That's awesome. I love Oni.
Have you ever watched Leo and Satan? They almost made it into a show on Adult Swim.
I've never. I think I watched like 2 or 3 episodes of it. I never got too into it, but
think
I
there
could
is
see
only
it
3
getting a
episodes.
show on Adult
Yeah.
Swim.
Well, they took Mr. Pickles over it.
Oh, they did. Good for them.
Always when he tickles.
Yes. Come on. There's no escape banana. Prepare to die.
I like how Piccolo is just a pickle.
Hoi, 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 ho. He's right, you know. He's right. I love the pickle.
Yeah, man.
Carrot cake.
Carmen.
You monster frisbee. The cake was delicious. Yeah.
I wonder how much money it has 47 million views.
Probably a ton. Yeah. I love Oni. Kaka Common Electra. So much more it
Common
means to
Electra.
be Super Saiyan lesbian. I'm dead. Defeating a sandwich only makes it tastier. I'll be right back.
I rolled a nat 1.